Last but not least for this chapter, we got to talk about the volume of a cylinder. So here we have a very simple formula, pi r squared h. Pi is 3.14, r squared is the radius times itself, and h is the height. On my cheat sheet, I've got 4 steps. Step 1, find the radius. Step 2, square the radius. Step 3, multiply by 3.14. Step 4, multiply by the height. So, first one here, I don't even have a diagram, I just simply have a description of a cylinder that has a 3-inch diameter and a 6-inch height. 3-inch diameter. So the first step is to find the radius. If we are given the diameter, divide it by 2. Well, we are given the diameter here, so let's divide it by 2. 3 divided by 2 is 1.5. Step 2, square the radius, which means multiply it by itself. So we're going to do 1.5 times 1.5. That is 2.25. Step 3, multiply that by pi. So we're going to get a lovely number here. Pi will be 3.14 for us. Again, don't use calculator pi. Don't use the pi key. Use 3.14. That'll get us 7.065. And step 4 says multiply by the height. So we're going to take that 7.065 times the height, which is 6. That gets us 42.39. Unit of measurement was inches. Volume is unit cubed. 42.39 inches cubed is our volume here. Next up, we've got a diagram that has the cylinder we want, the beige cylinder, inside of a larger empty cylinder. So we know the height, how tall the cylinder is. It's 9.5 meters. What we need to figure out is the radius of the inner cylinder. So, on the diagram, we're given 2 numbers pointing around the top, a 3.6 and a 2.3. Okay, so I'm actually going to change the color on that. The 2.3, nope, maybe, possibly, work with me. There we go. So the 3.6 is the entire radius of the full thing, center to the outer edge of the outside. This 2.3 is the distance between the edges of the inner and outer cylinder. So, if I take the green bit, throw away the blue bit, I would have the radius of the inner cylinder. So to get my radius here, I have to take 3.6 and subtract 2.3. When I do that, I find that my radius is 1.3. Now we're back to following my 4 steps. We have found the radius. Square the radius, which means multiply by itself. So 1.3 times 1.3 is 1.69. Take that and multiply by 3.14. Definitely going to use a calculator at this point. That's 3066. Take that number and multiply by the height. And that gets us, I don't have to write it up here because of space. That gets us 50.4127 meters cubed. Again, if I know your book as well as I think I do, it'll probably ask you to round this in some way. So just be sure you're reading the directions and paying attention.